What is up, guys? It is your boy, MaineMania, and welcome back to another episode of MK Mobile. Yes, we are back at the top of the tower. But before we're gonna go into that, let's talk about something else. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 14 days left of this tower. And so that is going to bring us towards the end of September, and update 4.0 is right around the corner. But when this tower ends, although it seems likely that a new update to this game will be coming, it also brings back a very important season in this game, Halloween season. And nothing says Halloween season like Halloween and horror themed towers. Now, we talked about it in the last episode. So if you haven't caught up on the last episode yet, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. But there are two horror themed towers in this game, being the original OG tower, the Tower of Horror, and the Nightmare Tower. We haven't seen the Tower of Horror in 2 years. And I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried because last year they threw us a curveball. They threw us the Nightmare Tower.
Hey, listen!
And instead of the Tower of Horror side by side with it, they gave us the Shirai Ryu Tower. I don't think anybody really saw that coming, but it was a pretty strange decision during Halloween season in this game. And even though that's a phenomenal tower, great equipment in that tower, it also means we haven't seen the Tower of Horror in 2 years. And all that amazing equipment in the Tower of Horror, it may be lost for good, which is a bad thing. Think about all the newer players to this game. You know, veterans are sick of sellbacks. They're sick of the changes that have come. They're sick of the nonsense that is in this game. A lot of veterans have left. And there are a lot of newer players in this game. But a lot of these newer players have never seen the Tower of Horror. They've never seen so many of these towers. So, if they don't bring back the Tower of Horror this year, does that mean that they have secretly or silently, I guess that's the better word, silently retired the original tower in this game? I think WB needs to do better with recycling towers. They need to do better with bringing back towers, older towers, into rotation. You know, I think towers like the normal Sorcerer's Tower, this tower right here, I know it's filler to give us something extra to do in this game and keep the activity up, but what they can do is they can recycle 2 old towers for a 21 or 22 day period, something along that line, maybe even up to 25 days max, right? Bring back 2 different towers so that players will have a chance at 2 different sets of tower equipment at the same time. You don't always have to bring a normal tower with the same tower in Fatal. You don't always have to do that, especially for recycling the towers, you know, towers that have already been introduced. If you want to bring the normal tower side by side with the Fatal Tower for the first go ahead, you know, the first round of the tower, the introduction of the tower, fine, cool. But when you bring it back, why not bring the Fatal Edenian Tower with the normal Sorcerer's Tower? That way for the newer players or players that don't have advanced collections, they can still make their way through a normal tower, and then for the more advanced players, they will have a Fatal Tower to, you know, help their collections. It sounds like common sense, but it's also just good game design for them to do that. You're giving players a chance at older equipment, you're getting more variety of equipment packs, and you may even increase your sales for the pay-to-win players or players that, you know, casually buy packs here or there, whatever you want to call that. At the end of the day, I just think they need to do a better job at recycling the towers. I don't think they're doing the best job with the tower recycling. I guess that's just my take though. Let me know if you guys think different or feel different in the comments section below. Update 4.0 is around the corner. I would love to see a lot of different changes. It's way too much to touch on in this video. Maybe I'll mention some of them towards the end of the video, but let's go ahead and jump on into the battle. Ladies and gentlemen, today is all about Fred Day. If you watch other creators in the MK Mobile community, you will know I'm the only one that plays Freddy. I'm the Freddy main here, okay? I'm MK Mobile's best Freddy player. Even if I'm not, Let me think that, okay? Just let me think that. Guys, jokes aside, you know Freddy's my boy, and today we're gonna show him some love. We are gonna super buff Freddy. Cyrax is gonna give him that critical damage boost, but so is MK11 Noob, aka Captain Fusion 9 himself. Homeboy's been Fusion 9 for so damn long now, almost over a year. But Captain Fusion 9 himself is gonna also give both a critical damage boost and a lethal damage boost. He's gonna serve as our backup damage dealer should we need him, but the plan is not to use him. The plan is to focus on Freddy. I'm a little worried about Freddy because he doesn't have unblockable. And with the other team having Varan jackets, that can present a pretty sizable challenge, and not being able to break blocks. I couldn't do that. I was breaking blocks. I was just breaking blocks. His ability to break blocks is going to be hindered because he has no unblockable, and that's going to be a little bit tough on us. So we're going to go with the damage build, okay? We're going to go with the damage build. We're going to give him the Varan jacket for dodging specials, and we're going to give him the Viper hood for the chance to heal on a special 2. We're going to focus on a special 2 and hope that our shields will protect us and carry us, and we won't die through that and have to use Noob. My issue here is Varan jackets and King Cobra belts. Noob has a Varan jacket. Shang has the King Cobra belt, which can cause cripple and basically annihilate me. And Quan Chi has the Varan jacket. If I am lucky, Quan Chi will be the one that is not in the nightmare. I'm hoping for both Noob and Shang in the nightmare. I need Noob in the nightmare, to be honest with you, because he has a lot of health and he's going to be the one that's hardest to kill. So hopefully we get him in the nightmare because he's got a lot of health, and, you know, no unblockable can pose a pretty good threat, especially since we don't have power drain or cripple in this. So we'll see what we can do. We're sticking with Freddy's equipment over unblockable because it's more important to have 2 bosses in the nightmare world versus just 1. So y'all know what to do. Wish your boy some luck. We're going to try to be smart. We do have snare on special 1, but we're going to try to hard focus our special 2s because that's where we do the damage. Right now it's all about who's in the nightmare. So we're going to have to play accordingly and try to be smart about it and waste other people's specials to get rid of Quan Chi's shield. Noob is not in the nightmare, and that's bad news for us. So we're not going to waste time. I mean, I don't know. Should I go for special 1 or special 2? I don't know. I guess I can attempt a special 1 for the snare. I don't want him tagging out. I know we're not going to get big damage numbers, but he's also going to heal from that. Now that we got a snare, though, I can be a little bit more risky. Intercept. I knew he was going to get that. I felt it. I felt that he was going to get that. I don't want him getting a shadow. I'm going to try another one. He got another one. Stop wasting my specials! If he gets that special 2, I'm going to rage inside very deeply. I'm going to get 1 right here. Called it. All right. This is the make or break right here. I couldn't see the other ones. Oh, God, he's tagged out. All right. Not very lucky, but I'm going to tag out. Never mind. I don't need to. I just canceled that tag out. I canceled that tag out, right? You know what? Should I do this? That's too much damage. Let's just burn this real quick. We're just gonna burn these 2 skulls. We'll get rid of that real quick because what I don't want. That's fine. All right. He's still gonna get this, but at the end of the day, damage should be decent. It wasn't great. Oh, that was crucial. We dodged an X-ray with the Varan jacket. That was crucial. How did he dodge? How did he tag out of that? Oh God, this is bad. Oh well. All right, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. 22 seconds. All right, here. 82. Okay, beautiful. 13 seconds, not good. Noob is low though. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. All right, this is death number 2. We have 6 seconds, guys. We're gonna do that. We're getting the tag in. I'll let Noob finish off Noob because I don't need no time with him dodging, and then we end up not getting the one shot. Ladies and gentlemen, Freddy got it done without unblockable. It was a struggle. It wasn't really a struggle because of the damage. It's a struggle because of the dodges. So we worked around it. We got it done. And now comes the heartbreaking part. We're not trying to have our hearts broken. We're not going to give our hopes up. We know what the drop rates have been. So we're not going to give our hopes up, guys. We're just going to flip the card and we're going to, you know, whatever happens, happens. All right? Y'all know what you need to do, though. I need y'all to cross your fingers for your boy. Survey says Cold War Scarlet, it is. It is not a sellback. So we'll call that a dub. She's actually one of my lowest fused diamonds. She's one of probably the only, you know, handful, maybe 6, 7 diamonds that are like under fusion 2. I feel like most of my diamonds are at like fusion 7 or above now. There's probably only like 5, 6, or 7. And well, obviously it's like the newer characters, you know, Cold War Scarlet. I feel like Shang, MK11 Shang and MK11 Rain are starting to get up there, thanks to those Make It Rain pack openings that we did last year. But you know, classic Rain, the Terminators, Cold War Scarlet. Can we talk about something real quick? Guys, WB, cut the shit. All right? Cut the shit. Cut the shit. If Terminator is a Spec Ops character, why is he not in the Elite Spec Ops pack? Can we talk about that? If both Terminators are Spec Ops characters, guys, why are they not in the Elite Spec Ops pack? I know they trying to make Terminator extra super exclusive, but come on, man. Come on. You have to open up Terminator packs to get Terminator? It doesn't make any sense. If he is Spec Ops, he should be in the Elite Spec Ops pack. Just my take. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. But nonetheless, happy to not get a sellback. Not very happy with Cold War Scarlet. But way better than a sellback. And at the end of the day, you know, that brings us to Fusion 2. We'll go ahead and fuse that. And like I said to you guys before, man, you know, I'm a little worried about Update 4.0. There's a lot of things in this game I would change. A lot of things. There's a lot of things in this game that I think needs touching up. And you know, and then maybe I'll make an entire video. Maybe the next episode of MK Mobile will be dedicated to what I want to see in 4.0. And you know what? In the comment section on this video, I want you guys to tell me what you want to see in Update 4.0. What are some major changes to the game that you guys want to see? I'll go ahead and respond to those in my next video when I talk about what I want to see in Update 4.0. But one major thing that I want to see in Update 4.0, one major thing I want to see is changes to the Faction Wars store. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a veteran in this game or you've been playing for a while, you'll see that these characters are all maxed out, okay? I've got over 18,000 blood rubies that I don't spend on consumables because consumables are ridiculously overpriced and they're just not worth the blood rubies. Even though I have nothing else to spend them on, I still don't think they're worth the blood rubies. I want to see Classic Jade and Classic Noob added to this store. Not my number one thing I want to see in Update 4.0, but one of my top 3. I'm not going to talk about everything I want to see yet. I'll save that for the next episode. But I want to see Classic Noob and Classic Jade added to this Faction Wars store. We need new characters in the Faction Wars store. These 4 characters are just not enough. Give people more to do with their blood rubies, right? Equipment is fine. There's a really vast amount of equipment in this game in the Faction Wars store already. And even though I have them all maxed, I think, you know, some great pieces exist here. If they want to introduce a piece or 2, I'm with it. Cool. Sounds good to me. If they want to introduce a piece or 2, whether it be Karo's or Dramon's Mask or something brand new, I'm with it. That sounds cool to me. But I'm not as high on, oh, we need to have new equipment in the store. I think we need new characters in the store, for sure. And I think Classic Jade, Classic Noob, they perfectly fit that bill. I would say Classic Shang Tsung as well, but we already know that's not happening. WB has Classic Shang Tsung in his pay-to-win phase, and we are not going to get any chance to get him. But I do think they should reserve the gold classic characters to this part of the Faction Wars store. I also want to see Classic Katana upgraded to gold from silver, because it doesn't make no damn sense that she's the only damn classic character in the game that's not gold or diamond. Stop treating her like that. It's not right. Consumables, they need to look at the prices of these things. I just think they're way overpriced. 1,000 for a revive potion, 600 if you want to reroll, 500 for epic equipment repair. I think they should redo those. If you're placing champion or master and you're only getting like 385 or what is it, 415 blood rubies. If you're only placing champion or master, which are like two of the top 4 or 5 ranks in competitive seasons, and you're only getting like 400 blood rubies, call it, on average, for one of the top 3-4 ranks, 400 blood rubies, I don't think you should be pricing an epic equipment repair at 500 blood rubies. I don't think you should be pricing revive potions at 1,000 blood rubies. It would take you 2 seasons to get one of these. There's no point, even though you're looking at it from a standpoint of, well, if you revive, that's really strong, even though you revive with 1 HP, which is comical at that point. You should probably revive with at least half health, right? You revive with 1 HP, which means you have to use your free health boost through the commercial, or you have to buy health potions on top of the 1,000 rubies on the revive potions. Nonetheless, it would take you 2 to 3 seasons at a high rank to cover the cost of 1 revive potion. The blood rubies the battle rating points you would earn from bringing those characters back and winning the next 2 or 3 battles is not going to replace those 1,000 blood rubies. So once again, I think these are priced ridiculously, and I think they need to look at, analyze, and put these in line with the Faction War season rewards. I have not played yet this season, I don't think. But nonetheless, you know, if you place at Master, which is high rank, Master's only the top 100, right? You get 500 blood rubies. Champion is what? 385, right? Yeah, 385. So I just feel like these are 2 of the top 3 ranks. Legend doesn't freaking count because Legend is just straight up hackers and people that have nothing else to do with their entire life, right? Yes, I'm throwing shade. It doesn't make any sense. Look at the points. It makes no sense. But nonetheless, right? Legend doesn't count. It's really Grandmaster, Master, Champion, in my book at least, right? You look at this, and still, all of these ranks are only the top 100. All of those ranks combined, down to Master, are only the top 100. If that's only giving 500 blood rubies, I just don't see how you charge more blood rubies than you're gonna earn for this season for 1 revive, for 1 epic equipment repair. I think they need to adjust that. I think they need to look into that. So I'll only talk about that in this part of the video today. I want you guys to tell me, what changes do you want to see coming to update 4.0, and let me know what you think about the changes I just suggested for the Faction Wars store. I definitely think that's something they should look into. I'm hearing rumors that there's going to be a battle pass introduced, similar to the battle pass in Injustice 2 Mobile. And I heard that wasn't the best thing ever to come to that game. I heard it was extremely grindy. As if this game is not grindy enough. If you don't believe me, look at some of the feats of strength. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you want to see in Update 4.0. Let me know what you think about my thoughts of some of the changes I just mentioned. And we'll talk about this in more further detail next time. All right? So until then, y'all know what to do. Like this video if you enjoyed today's episode. If you want to show extra love, you can do so with the join button or the thanks button. Subscribe if you're new and if you haven't already yet. And I'll talk to you guys more about Update 4.0 next time with MaineMania.